What's up, y'all? This is your girl, Miss Primrose, and you're getting an exclusive review on the journey of Miss Primrose. Let's go.
Telling me what to do is what I won't do. You be forgetting that I'm paid and I'm grown.
It's been a long road, so let's get into it. I've lost some friends, gained some better ones, learned valuable lessons, cried a lot through it, wanted to jump ship, and still showed up for myself. Through it all, music and therapy has helped me get to where I am now. Since the first month review, I've started my own showcase for independent artists
Called the Indie Fresh Virtual Concerts.
This concept was birthed when a friend of mine, Daniela Davina, and I was having a simple conversation about having virtual performances to keep people connected. This was during COVID. In January 2021, we held the very first show that was produced in just 5 days. My aim was to just get as many DJs as I could to be a part of the judges panel and offer prizes from rotations to spins, performances, and anything else that could help the artist. I went to work on Clubhouse, Instagram, and cold calling DJs from all over. Like literally, whoever I could find that had been in their profession for a while and had connections that would benefit the artists who would be performing. I received several no's, go figure. But that didn't stop me. I kept calling until I got my yeses. And I got them. Lo and behold, the very first Indie Fresh Concerts panel that included celebrity DJ Hollywood, DJ KB, DJ Smooth General of Skate Zone, shout out to Cuz, DJ 64, the world famous DJ Corrupt, and my good friend DJ Dirty Ant. Dirty Ant knew me before I started making music, so he saw the ambition that I had with accomplishing anything that I placed my mind on. Without hesitation, he agreed to be the official DJ for Indie Fresh Concerts, and we've been rocking ever since. Much love to DJ Dirty Ant.
I even had some of my other talented friends come help me out, like Garen ATL, who did photography, and Little Graham Films, who was a beast at videography, but also came through with the lighting. Shout out to James.
With Indie Fresh as my main focus, in just 5 days to plan it, I called on my trusty troops. Vibes Trey, CJ Yancey, my sister Pet,
My girl Natalie,
and Cassie Boo, and of course with the help of my parents, they're always in the cut doing the behind the scenes work. Trey and I were able to secure some fly dancers to perform with us. Yancey agreed to host the show. Really? I forced him to. He's not the one to usually be in front of the camera, he's more of the behind the scenes guy. My sister and parents got to work on the food, decor, outfits, and anything else that was needed for presentation, and me, well, I did what I do best. I found the talent. I listened to a lot of music. I mean, a lot. And just 4 days later, we threw a mind-blowing first show on the south side of Fayetteville, Georgia. I appreciate the DJs that showed up and did their thing. DJ Hollywood gave away $100. When I finally hit the stage, we did our thing. And nobody could believe I just started my journey.
All from what you started. Look at all the people around that came out to support your movement. You know what that says? You know what that means? You're onto something, and playing an important role. Your community safe and keeping them on the positive vibe. With all of this negative shit that's going on around, everything in this room right here is positive, and that says that spreads worldwide, man. So you keep doing your thing.
The compliments fueled me and affirmed me again that I was on the right path and to keep going.
shouts out to all the dope artists that came through on Indie Fresh 1 and was able to perform and do their thing. Much love to y'all for seeing the vision on the very first time.
After Indie Fresh 1, I was pumped and ready to do it again, but I knew I had to do more than just what I want to next time. So I went back to Black, shout out to 2 Aries Productions, and we finished up some other songs that I've been working on that would show another side of me. In the meantime, we would continue doing shows and performing what I want to. From our bar on Edgewood to Who's Got the Juice presented by Beat Crate TV, making more versions of what I want to, shout out to Lyrica Holmes and that acoustic version on the heart, to just get the message out to those who needed to hear it, be liberated and empowered. We did more photo shoots, rehearsals, new opportunities kept popping up, and more exposure. I even got the opportunity to start hosting DJ Corrupt TV interviews for other dope independent artists just like me out there on their grind. That opportunity led me to meet some amazing artists who I now call friends and got to work with personally on some of their dope projects and vice versa. But as you know, the higher you climb, the more people show you who they are. And some people just can't go with you. In the midst of all the good stuff, jealousy started to yield its ugly head. Friends who I've had for years and supported along their journey started giving me energy that I never gave them. I went on social media one day and I saw a picture of my Miss Primrose t-shirt burning. Several people screenshotted it and sent it to me, and I couldn't for the life of me understand what I had done so bad for someone to do that to my stuff. That ex-friend had been going through some personal issues and was upset that I couldn't stop my journey to help them up. They expressed this disgust with a bold statement that got them cut out of my path, and rightfully so. Bye. At the same time, I was losing friendships that I'd had for over 6 years and supported during their music journey. I showed up for their music videos and even helped them enhance their performances. I went above and beyond and even created merchandise for their brand through my company. It just seemed as though my success as it flowed was a threat to them and their camp. We tried talking it through, but it just seemed like the more I grew, the further away we went. So, without causing any further friction, we severed ties. It hurt because I genuinely love this friend. I even made sure they were a part of the very first Indie Fresh showcase. We had talked about the future and building the brand together and how far we could go together. But the bad energy just taught me a very valuable lesson. That everyone that's smiling in your face isn't always rooting for you. It was a lesson that I needed to learn. Everyone can't go with you. My journey continued, and I was coming upon Indie Fresh 2 quicker by the day. This time, we had planned to do it bigger and better. With just shy of 2 months of planning, we used the blueprint from the very first time and addressed several mistakes that I knew I wanted to make better.
Stay tuned for part 3. Be sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, and stream What I Want To and Good by Miss Primrose on all platforms.